Welcome guys to the first live stream of Shopify. In this live stream I will introduce you to Shopify a little bit and will tell you who I am, why I have created Shopify, what is that awesome at Shopify, and how you can get this too. Because it's not that hard that you think maybe it is. And in this video, in this live stream, I will help you achieving the same that I did. And right now I have to do some little setup stuff because it's the first live stream from Shopify. We have just launched our platform and doing some stuff here. So that's why I have to watch a little bit in the screen right now. But you can send some comments if you have, send some questions, and as I mentioned in that live stream, I will tell you a lot. You will getting a lot of input, you will getting a lot of information. I will tell you how you can earn a lot of money, and I will tell you how you can create your team. Your own remote working team. What is a remote working team, how to do that, how to make it happen, that people are going to work for you, and the most important stuff that you as an entrepreneur don't have to do everything, because that's one of the reasons, or the most reason why I have created Shopify, that I was an entrepreneur and I had to do everything. I had to do graphics, building an e-commerce store, doing all the ads for my clients, doing newsletter campaigns, etc. And then I realized that I'm earning a lot of money, but I don't have time. And that's really bad, because if you have time, if you have money but no time, what do you do with the money? And the thing is, you cannot scale your business. If you want to grow, you need people, definitely. You need to have people for your team, because alone you can achieve a lot and you can go fast. And going with a team is, at the beginning, not that fast if you're going to do it alone. But when your team is instructed, when your team is confident in the company, confident with the tasks, then it's way better than doing all alone. I need to read here something right now. Okay. So yeah, you can achieve fast, and that's good. But if you want to move forward, if you want to move, to the goal you have, then you need a team. And how can you build a team that is not working in your office? But that's a problem, because you have goals and you think your company is awesome, but the thing is, nobody knows you. So why would someone work for you? Because you pay them a lot of money. Okay, you pay them a lot of money when you're looking in your city. So for my side, I'm Germany, I'm based in Germany, and when I would look for a German graphic designer or developer or virtual assistant or anything, that cost me a lot of money. So a graphic designer in Germany would me cost around 2,500 to 3,000 euros. Wow, that's a lot of money. So when I would like to hire 3 people, that would cost me around 9,000 euros. So you have to earn that money before, and that's a lot, and you're going high risk. So that's why I came 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago on the thing to work with remote workers. What is so special with doing work with remote workers? So first, they are not in your office. So I'm alone in my office here, and there is no remote worker. There is no worker right now, but I have 15 people. They are working with me in the company, but they are working at home. So that's something special. because you don't need to provide a computer, a laptop, you don't need to provide a desk, you don't need to provide a chair, and what's the most costly thing in that is you don't need to provide space, because space is very costly. So that's something positive. There are some negative things like they are not sitting next to you, and the social work life is not that given, okay? But we have a lot of Skype meetings, we're doing a lot of stuff, and so we talk to each other. It's not only that we are chatting. So, a few years ago I realized, hey, that could be a good solution. Why? You can get someone from Germany as a German company, and he's working at home, but the cost would be the same. So that's not the solution, finding only someone who is working remote. That's why I was thinking like, hey, there are people in the world, they are making maybe a very good job, but they don't have that high living costs in their countries. Okay, interesting fact, because that could be Philippines, India, Argentina, Peru, Pakistan, some kind of that countries, African countries, Russia, Belarus, some of that countries don't have that high living expense like Germany, Canada, USA, Australia, Europe in general. So that's why hiring people for me as a German from Germany would be much more expensive than hiring someone from the Philippines, India, Pakistan, etc. So why not hiring people like that? Are they underpriced? Are they on low cost? Because when you hire, for example, a graphic designer from India, that one costs you around maybe $400, $500, $600. So remember what I mentioned. In Germany, a graphic designer would have cost me around 3,000 euros a month. And that guy from India, for example, cost me around $500. So that's much more expensive. Much more cheap, not expensive, much more cheaper. That offers opportunity, but not only for me as an entrepreneur from Germany, but also for this guy from India, because in his country, he would earn way less than $500. And in addition to that, he would not be able to find a job, because there are not that much jobs for graphic designers in India, Pakistan, or etc. So that's why this thinking, are they people underpriced, is not correct. So we are not cheating on them or anything. They have a job, they are giving an opportunity, they are doing very good work, which is important for us as an entrepreneur, and they are good guys. But, and here's the thing, what is Shopify about, and why I created Shopify for more than 1 year by myself with my team. I have not created that by myself, with my team, just the idea was from my side. Because I was working with some platforms, right now competitor platforms from Shopify, and the problem was that they don't have ID verifications. I hired scammers, there were fakes on the platform, and that's really bad for us as an entrepreneur, because we have clients maybe, or we have sensitive informations about anything, and you need to provide your developer, of course, the credentials for your website. So, and I experienced that I provided a scammer the credentials for my website, and then the website was down. And then he wanted to have money, etc., etc. I had backups, etc., but that could happen. So I realized that it's very, very good to work with remote workers from third countries, from international countries. That's very good. That saves a lot of money. You find awesome people there, and that helps you as an entrepreneur. And that helps to build your business, that helps to grow your company. But there's a lot of risk hiring people from outside. Okay, so I was thinking about why not creating a platform containing the advantages, but on the other side avoiding the insecurity. So that's why I created Shopify. We on Shopify, we have ID verified users only. It's not possible for users to apply, to show up on the website, or to do anything on my website if you have not verified yourself with an ID. Also for entrepreneurs, I only want to have ID verified users. That costs me money, but no problem. I pay for this. I want to have only ID verified users because I want to have trustworthy people on my website. I want you to go on Shopify.com and tell me in 2 years, Shopify is the best platform I've ever seen for hiring people. Because people are trustworthy. And that's one of the main facts in the World Wide Web out there. Hiring people which you know they are trustworthy. Which you know he is really that name and not named his name something else, which is happening out there. Asian people, a lot of the times are named different as they tell you. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know an Asian name right now, but they often don't. Are really named like they tell you. So that's why I've created Shopify, because I experienced the bad by myself. And then I realized I need to change something, because that system, that structure is great. That's quite awesome. But on the other hand, you need to avoid insecurity. And that's why we did. In addition to that, on Shopify, we have the task management tool, which also is a solution for your problem. Because you need to hire in people, you hire remote people, but then you need to give them some tasks. How would you do that? You need another tool. You don't need another tool with Shopify because we have included that tool already. And that's quite awesome again. So then what are we going to do on Shopify? We have a job search. And on the other hand, we have a marketplace for services. Because I want to provide an all-in-one platform for entrepreneurs, and you maybe you don't need right now a full-time worker or a part-time worker for your company. You just need a logo design. Okay, you go on Shopify, found someone who is offering logo design, and he's creating it for you. And you can be sure this guy is trustworthy because he is verified. He's verified on Shopify with his ID, otherwise he could not offer anything. And that's good. You cannot imagine how awesome that is if you know this guy is verified. This is fucking crazy. And the other platforms, the competitor platforms, are not offering that. They are all only offering this in addition. Free to do. But most of the people are not providing or are not verifying their user profile if they don't have to. Why? Because there are a lot of scammers out there. And we are avoiding that scammers. So we have a marketplace and a job search in one place. So if you are struggling because of the pandemic right now, maybe think about hiring someone from an international country, and then you can grow your business. And what is also awesome on Shopify.com, you place a job post and within 24 hours you get applications. And then you can sort them out. You can reject them if you want to. Easily, just with one click. Depends on your content, but I would like to say in around 5 minutes you're able to place a job post on Shopify. This is not time consuming. What else is so special on my platform? Because I have experienced when I was looking for a designer or a VA or anything, you get a lot of applications. But the thing for me as an entrepreneur is I don't have the time to review 50 or 100 applications. I don't have that time. So what I was thinking about is, at first, every application needs to look the same. There is no sense if 50 people are sending 50 different documents to me. Like one is sending a Google Drive link with his resume, the other guy is sending a PDF, the next is sending a link to Behance, the next is sending a link to another portfolio, the next is attaching some logo design stuff or a resume or anything. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you're an entrepreneur and you don't have time and then you're looking for someone and getting 50 applications and 50 applications looking different, you cannot do that. So that's why I have on Shopify, you only have, if someone is applying to you, he only has a little box to write something, to write a motivation letter, why you should hiring me. And then there's nothing to add, there's nothing to attach, because the profile already contains already all the information. There is a portfolio, there is an about section, there is a resume, there is which language are you speaking, which certificates do you have, personal dates, how old are you married, where you're from, language, I already mentioned languages, which hobbies do you have. You can place an explainer video about you. And so for you as an entrepreneur, you just have to look at the profiles. And all profiles have the same structure. And that's very important for you because that saves time. And if you like the guy, you can hire him, or if you don't like, you reject him. And automatically he will get a message, hey, unfortunately, we don't hire you this time, anything. On other platforms, it's not possible to reject people automatically. I have to answer them and write in an email or copy and paste. That's too much work. That's simply too much work. I didn't do that. So in that case, that guy would not be given an answer. And this is also bad. This is also bad behavior, bad experience for that guy. And yeah, so that's why I have done some points better at Shopify. And again, this is the solution for your problem. Because maybe you're an entrepreneur, and right now you're doing all by yourself. I know what I'm talking about. I have an online store, which is, yeah, the world most famous online store for sea monkeys. I have an online marketing agency. I create more than 1 million in sales for my clients every month. And I have my own brand, the Ben Schneider online marketing brand, where I'm doing some coaches and stuff, helping companies to grow their business with Facebook ads and stuff like that. And I know what I'm talking about because I have done all that stuff by myself. I've created my whole online store by myself. I've done all graphic designs. I've done all product listings. I put all on eBay, all on Amazon. I created every Facebook ad by myself. I did Google ads. I did videos. I did cutting the videos, color grading, and all that kind of stuff. And the thing is, you cannot do that. And it's not worth it because your time matters. Your time has worth. And if you're doing graphic design, for example, you're not able to do sales calls. Or you're not able to record some videos. But that's important. That's how you gain your money. With recording videos, with doing Facebook ads, with doing sales calls, with coaching people, with telling people how important you are, and yeah, coaching your stuff or selling your stuff. Thinking about a company. That's the difference between a solopreneur and an entrepreneur. If you're doing all by yourself, you're a solopreneur. you're not an entrepreneur. Don't think about that. Because an entrepreneur is watching from the top on his company. And he sees the process, the structure, and he has some new ideas. How can I do that? How can we improve there? If you're a solopreneur, you don't have the time for that stuff. Because you have to do the Facebook ads, you have to do the video recordings, then you have to cut it, then you have to upload it. Now, then you need to do a banner, a thumbnail, a graphic design anywhere. Packing your e-commerce stuff. You have to do that all. You don't have the time for being an entrepreneur if you are a solopreneur. That's why I'm here today. I want to help you getting from a solopreneur to an entrepreneur by hiring people. And by hiring people that are trustworthy and are not eating your money. Because if you are an entrepreneur from the USA or from Australia or anything, or from Europe, and you hire someone from Europe, from USA, from Canada, from New Zealand, from Australia, then this is money eating. And it's not necessary. Of course, there are jobs out there can't be done by a remote worker. When my car is crashed, I cannot fly the car to a Filipino and he should repair it and then go back. Of course, there are jobs out there that can't be done by a remote worker. But we have a lot of jobs out there in the online marketing industry, in the e-commerce business industry, in every industry who has a website or who is doing online marketing. There are jobs out there that can be done by a remote worker. And this is what I wanted to give you today. Hire people from other countries, but hire only if they are trustworthy. How can you be sure that they are trustworthy? Hire on Shopify.com. If you have any questions, just post it below in the comments. We will answer them, or go on Shopify.com. We have a live stream there. We have support there. Live support. And ask us anything you want. I'm not here to sell you something. No, I don't want to sell you anything. I want to offer you an opportunity for your company, for your business, for yourself to grow. That you have more time with your family, that you have more time for your business. Let your people grow with hiring people. Let your business grow with hiring people from other countries, because they are not that expensive like people in your country. That's an important fact you need to think about. So, if you have any questions, just let us know. Ask us in the live chat, ask us here in the comments box below. We are always happy to help. And subscribe our channels, because there will be following a lot of content. Okay, wish you a very nice day. Wish you very, very good job posts on Shopify and a high resonance. And if you have any questions, just let us know. My name is Ben from Shopify. Thanks. Bye-bye.